If you're looking for professional day trading education and high-level trade analysis and dissection, you've come to the right place. My name is Pat Mitchell. I've been a professional day trader for the past 11 years, and I'm here to bring you exactly that. High-level professional day trading education, all here for free on YouTube and on X. And today we are going to be going over a couple of trades, and they were bangers. Huge trades resulting in over $10,000 in profits, as well as not even just that, but just the trades itself. There's a lot to learn from here as well. And if you stay tuned to the end, I have a crazy jungle story, something that just happened here this evening about 10 minutes ago. I'm just finishing up. That's why I look like an absolute disaster. So if you stay tuned to the end, you'll have a cool story. So let's rock and roll here, folks. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I am going to load up my charts. Let's do this. So first off, obviously, let's go over these trades. Now, first off, the first trade that we took was the biggest in result of percentage gain. And on this here, you can see the market opened up. So the trade plan was here to go short into this level. Now, the market's going to open up right below that level. So you might be saying, well, that's way too close. Why would you do that? Well, there's a reason for it. You're heavily protected in this. And I've talked a lot about protection on this channel. So if you're new to this, hopefully you pay attention to this, because when you are in a trade, first of all, you take a look at the daily chart. So if you look to the left-hand side, upper left blue chart, you're going to see the daily chart. Number one, it's very extended, and you can definitely start hunting for shorts. So there's that. Now I'm going to stretch this out so then you can really see the level of protection that we are dealing with here. So first off, on today, we did open up just kind of right in that area, and it pops up into previous close. So we have the previous close, and we have this mini trend, this trend line that's going down, plus high of day, which is all right there. Okay. Plus, if you take a look to the left, you also have some other technical resistance there. So there's a lot of protection. Plus, we have pre-market highs. There's a lot going on there. You're protected in this trade, right? Oops, sorry. Here I am pointing on SPY. Apologies, guys. Like I said, it's been a fucking afternoon. Just wait and I'll tell you the story here in a minute. So let's redo that. So on Qs, it opens up. It's the exact same thing, guys. Same trade plan here. So on Qs, it opens up right into this level. Okay. And you have this here on the daily chart. You have highs followed by the next level of highs there. Plus, just above that, you have trend. There is a ton of resistance. Therefore, as soon as the market opens up, you have to wait a sec and you have to enter on a green candle on the way up. Sorry for the confusion there on SPY, guys. Like I said, it's been an evening. So anyway, same thing though. Enter into that and then simply work the trade all the way down. And the beautiful thing is, executed from there and got my target all the way down to my extra greedy target down here at 552.50s. That's an incredible trade. So the percentage gains on this was absolutely ridiculous. So entered, paid myself, got out the majority of my position there where my cursor is, and then you can see I'm just following all the way up. So locked in $4,222 on that. So now let me clean up all these yellow levels. Okay, so now let's talk about SPY. So SPY was really nice. So SPY, same thing. There was an opportunity there. But on this one, what we wanted to do was, because we are slightly above that previous close and that trend, we want it to open up, slice back through, pop up to retest former support, now proving to be resistance. Okay. Basically, that's a long and roundabout way of saying technical analysis 101. That's all this is. It's not anything special. It's not anything spectacular, but it does result in very consistent gains. So enter in. There was a real quick head bump here. You can't see it because it was a pop and a drop. So that was the first trade. And then I waited for it to come up yet again, executed there, paid myself here. And then one more time as it comes up, enter, resulting in a nice big trade on the short. Now I call it a short, but we are buying puts. And that resulted in $7,965. So overall, a really just a fantastic day. So now, for those of you that don't want to continue on listening to the story from a scene in the jungle here this evening, that's fine. Come to tricktrades.com. And if not, continue watching my free stuff. Just remember, it'll take you longer. But for those that are serious, come to tricktrades.com. So I put out a post kind of already detailing what happened here. I took an after video. But this evening and the past couple of evenings, there has been a troop of howler monkeys that are up in our trees, which is not uncommon. But this troop is huge. It's about 40 monkeys. It's a lot. Plus more because almost every single one of the females has a baby. So we're inside and I'm getting prepared to actually come into the office here. And then I hear the monkeys. The troop is going ballistic. And I look around and my dogs are not inside. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So go to the side of the house. It dips down on a hill. And then just above that is the tree. So about 60 feet up, a monkey dropped and it fell, which happens from time to time. And so it fell. And what did my dogs do? They went and they attacked. They're protecting the property. Cannot fault them with that. So, of course, I yell at the dogs. They do have pretty good recall in that situation. And they got off and they ran up the hill to come back up. So, got up, got the dogs back up into the house. And I'm looking down and this monkey looks fucked up. Doesn't look good. So, I'm like, okay, got to grab my pistol and go put it down. Because obviously cannot have a suffering monkey, right? Or suffering animal of any kind. Which sucks, not something I ever want to do, but you have to. That's what you have to do in those situations. So go down. I've got my pistol now. I've got my glasses on. In the video, you'll see a blue pair of safety glasses because just in case, because it's right on the ground. I don't like shooting into the ground. But so go down there and get real close. And now the monkey's fucking looking at me, looking right in my fucking eyes. So I'm like, this is going to suck. This really sucks. So then I see some movement coming from its belly, and it ended up having a baby on it. And the baby seemed to be moving around, so it's like, shit. So the monkey's looking at me, the female monkey's looking at me, but I still can't tell if it looks unconscious. Like it doesn't, it's just kind of gazing into my eyes, which really fucking sucks. So I start getting closer because now I've got to get the baby off first before I put the mother down. And I get close, and then the mother kind of pops up and she perks up a little bit. She's real wobbly. And obviously she's going to have an adrenaline dump after with the dogs. And now me getting close, she thinks she's in danger. She's going to try and save the baby. So I've got to keep my distance because I don't want them scratching me or biting me, which they're not aggressive monkeys, and they're medium-sized monkeys. Like they're fair size. They're the size of like a medium-sized dog. So get close to assess the situation some more, take a look, and it pops up some more. It's real wobbly, like I said, and we have a fence right there. So then the dogs can't get through to the jungle side because it fucks off down the mountain into the river valley. There's all sorts of creepy crawlies down there and jungle cats and everything else. So it's trying to get up over the fence. It can't get up over the fence, but it's moving. So now I reholster. And now I can just let this thing kind of get its shit together, which I'm very happy about. I do not like putting animals down at all. I will do it if I have to, but I don't like doing it. I don't think there's a sane person out there that wants to do shit like that, especially when there's a baby on it, because I would have to put the mother down, grab the monkey, tear it off the mother, and then throw it up to the troop, which could you imagine that scene? That would be fucking horrible. So didn't have to do that. It ended up resulting in the mother walking down the fence line. I gave it some space and some distance, and then it climbed up the tree and was able to get out. And it's just chilling in the tree. So I have pictures on this. If you follow me on X at Tricktrades1, I just posted the aftermath video. There's no graphic, any of that. I will not show any of those pictures because she got torn up pretty bad. So this has happened before. When they fall out of these trees, they do get knocked out, but these fucking monkeys are tough. So I've seen a monkey fall from about 100 feet once. It made it. The second time, a monkey got zapped in an electrical line right in front of my other house, my previous house. And I was going to go grab it. I had a blanket. I was about to grab it. And then it finally woke up. The fucking thing was still smoking and it woke up and it was all singed, but it made it. And then this time now with that thing falling 60 feet out of the air, which really sucks. But it's one of those situations where nobody likes getting put into, but you got to do what you got to do kind of thing. And it also shows that, you know, a lot of these situations that happen, and I know my situation is a lot different than other people's. Like the majority of you guys watching this don't live in a fucking jungle. But when things happen, they do happen fast. And sometimes you just got to react and get the situation handled. And it's just one of those things that it was a crazy fucking day. And just before that, to add on to this story, not that it's a major thing, but we did have a hummingbird in the house that he was trapped in one of our windows. We have huge bay windows. It was trapped in one window. We had to chase it into the other window, have the window open. So we've been dealing with fucking crazy jungle animals all fucking day. It's been an interesting day. But now that is done, crisis averted, I'm happy with that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, folks. Adios.